Welcome students and parents. My name is Mr. Mitchell and you have arrived in my online Bridge classroom. I want to talk first about what Bridge is. You can think of it as a combination of math and language arts, but I think of it as a class in making clear arguments and developing logical conclusions. We do a lot of geometry, a lot of statistics, both of which are really logical, and we also support arguments about novels, about pieces of written work in our Study Sync textbook. And it's an exciting class. It's an in-depth academic class, and it can be a lot of fun. I'm hoping it is a lot of fun for your student. A little bit about me. This is, you can see my family here. I have two boys. One's a sophomore in college, one's a sophomore in high school. Their names are Simon and Gus. My wife Annie and I have been married for about 30 years. I live in Sacramento. Teaching is a second career for me. Before I became a teacher as an urban planner, and I have a master's in urban planning from Columbia University in New York. I love outdoor adventures. In fact, you can see myself with my older boy and two of his friends out backpacking in Sequoia National Park this summer. Okay, so the best way to get a hold of me if you have a question is by Synergy email. The email is right there. I will get back to you within 24 hours, and I strive for sooner. If you're a student, you have access to me right after class every day. This is a great way that distance learning can really benefit students, actually, in the sense that you have dedicated time to get one-on-one support with your teachers right after class. You can get a hold of me on Synergy email. You can also try the private comments on Google Classroom, but that's not a guarantee. Better to use Synergy if it's urgent. Occasionally, if there's an ongoing issue or something to talk about in terms of how a student is performing in the class or doing work, I'll schedule a Zoom call actually and kind of walk a parent through what their student can do to improve their performance in the class. So the grading and Bridge class, it's essentially the same as other Bridge and math classes around Pinkerton. It's about 60% tests and projects. My class is somewhat unique in the sense that I do have written projects for the math. We do projects on statistics that are a lot of fun and that can be helpful to that test grade. There's a 5% grade on just daily preparedness, showing up at class on time, ready to work, and then 35% of the grade is on daily work. A little bit on that, daily work. I try to teach a structure for academic learning that students can carry into high school. And that's persevering with daily work, including during class. In fact, mostly during class. I don't really expect the students, except for when they're studying for a test or a quiz or doing a project, to be doing a ton of extra work as homework, except for maybe 10-15 minutes. But they're going to have to really work hard and focus within class. They're going to be writing down key ideas, doing work on both guided and independent practice, sometimes using outside platforms. And that kind of daily steady work is super important for success in math. Last thing is engagement. I think that distance learning classroom can be engaging. I've been enjoying distance learning. I do miss the regular school work, but there's definitely potential in what we're doing now. So for high levels of engagement, I expect them to be on video unless there's really a special circumstance. Engaging in the chat room, engaging in breakout rooms, engaging in questions and answers. And that's going to be really essential to academic success this year. I think I mentioned the projects and statistics, and I think that's it. I appreciate the chance to work with your child, or with you if you're a student listening to this. And again, I'm delighted to have you in Bridge class. Thanks very much.